Is this alive? How can I tell? Why? Why would you do this to me? No, don't save that for now. Oh my god, I am live. Look at that. I'm live. How wonderful. Hello guys, grognards and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm live. And the reason I'm live is because Bandai have just announced Gundam Assemble. All of it. Now, if you look at... Not that. That can go away. But if we get that back, you will see Gundam stuff. I quite like Gundam stuff. I like it quite a lot, actually. I think it's great. And been waiting quite some time for them to bring out this kind of set that's going to maybe rival some of GW's games. And been waiting for this to come out for a while. And I knew it was due to be revealed at some point today. And they've finally gone and done it. So let's have a look, shall we? So I've opened a load of stuff in advance. Here we go. So the way that they're doing this is you basically start the game with either a starter set or you can buy like these little sets already. And what's happened is they've bought out these... That's going to do me in. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So they've started with these things here. Now, you can already get these models. So these are the Gundam Assemble models. They're quite GW-like. I haven't got around to them yet. They're nicely detailed. And these came with the Gundam card game that I got recently. So I got this Gundam card game, and that had the models in it, and they're designed to be used in this game when it comes out, Gundam Assemble, which looks like it's going to be a fairly small scale thing, you know, sort of like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe units either side, mechs fighting. So they've done this starter set. They've got a deluxe set, which is, if you like, the Amuro Ray Char Aznable sort of scenario. And then you've got the expansion packs, because of course there's going to be expansion packs. And they've given some recommended retail prices for these, and I can tell you already, it's cheaper than GW. It is cheaper than GW. So let's have a look. So this is the deluxe set that is due to come out in December. That's the secondary deluxe set. And if you look at, I mean, I don't know how well you know your Gundams, but these are not 1979. These are not classic Gundams by any means. These are the later types. So if you're waiting for that, then, you know, that's what you're going to be getting. And you're looking around about sort of $60, which seems perfectly reasonable to me. This is the one that I'm really interested in, and this is the Gundam Assemble Deluxe set that is going to be released first of all to launch the game. So you've got your basic starter set, which is cheaper than this obviously, and then you've got your Gundam set. And your Gundam set is going to be the one that... I just realised I do need to have the YouTube up because I need to see if anybody's commenting. So let's shift that back over there then. Lots of little windows. Lots of little windows. All over the bloody place. So, come on. There we go. Control-Shift-T. What a pain. This is the one that I'm really interested in, personally. And we have got rules in here and everything. But this one, you can see, like, it's quite Battletech-like. So you've got hex grids. And, I don't know if I can bring this up bigger. There we go. So you've got hex grids on this board here, and then you just move your mechs, and in this case base, that's white base there, about, and make your moves. Oh, even bigger. So this can give you an idea of roughly what you're going to have. So you've got the Zeon, you've got the Zeon battlecruiser here, and then you've got white base, you've got a GM mech there, gun tank, good old RX-78 there, Grandpa Gundam. You've got a pair of balls there. Got a big Zeon mech there. You've got a gun cannon, Zaku, Dom there by looks of things. And these looks to be card. So if you look like little card platforms, so it's quite an interesting way of doing it. So you can make the terrain as modular as you want. This is like some asteroid they're fighting over or something like that. You see we've got some cards down here. All looks good. I will say the card looks very thin. Very, very thin. So I don't know if you want to get like yourself some 3D printed tokens or something like that. But yeah, I mean that looks pretty sweet. I like the look of that. As I say, I do love me a bit of Gundam. So I'm down with that. That's probably the set that I'll get. I think it doesn't look particularly complex. It looks reasonably sort of manageable. Come on, let's see if the photo changes. Oh, it's 8 of 8. Right, let's go back. 7 of 8. Oh, that's just standard. Look, people enjoying having fun playing game. 6 of 8. Okay, so you've got like a tracker here, like a victory point tracker. That's cool. I mean, they've had this in the works for ages. As I say, it was like, oh, how can I put it? It was like basically, we're going to give you these models with the cards, and for now they're just tokens for the card game. And then they went, okay, and now we're going to sort of like release the game around it. But they all come unpainted. So as I say, I've got an RX. Is that no? That's a Zaku there. Not many parts. Pretty simple. A couple of small bits here and there. Sort of think of Marvel Crisis Protocol or something like that. I haven't got around to doing them yet. It's nice they've released alternates in the box as well. So these are all the mechs you get. A couple of Zakus, both flying. A Dom flying. Xenon there. Battleship. Don't remember seeing that, but that's obviously the equivalent of the balls there that you get for the Feds. I prefer that gun cannon already. Yeah, really nice. Really nice stuff. Going back a bit. 2 of 8. 1 of 8. For some reason, they just repeat the pictures. Okay, fair enough. Whatevs. Let's have a look. 50mm gunpla, 5 versus 5. So this is like the biggest size of it. With battleship class units, this set offers even more strategic and immersive experience. Each unit features game stats and abilities that reflect its unique characteristics. Recreate scenarios inspired by the original story. Oh, that's cool. Or engage in original cross-universe situations. Yeah, because obviously they want you to be able to use like Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed with all this stuff, you know. So that makes a lot of sense to me. That they would, you know, allow you to use whatever you want. They do this thing called a build universe, where basically they allow you to have anything in the game, you know. And I kind of think like they're doing that. My hair's really annoying me today. So they have basically done this game, and they're gonna follow it up as the time goes on. And you can see you get 13 miniatures, unit cards, tactical cards, game tokens, scenario objective cards, game maps, player paper terrain, your dice, handbook, and a quick rule table. So it's like, this is their deluxe set as well. So you can see they're not going for like stupidly money gouging how much it's going to be. As I said, this is looking to be like sort of $60 or so. Here's one of your expansion packs. So you can see you've got the Torgeese, you've got the Leon. I'm not sure what that is, but this is going to be from like one of the other series. There's Galf there, and they look like oh, that's a tank. That's a Xeon tank. These must be Xeon fighters. 3,000 yen. So it's like 15, 20 quid tops. Not bad. That's a Death Scythe there. Presumably something from Gundam Wing. I prefer the old stuff, I'll be honest. I prefer the Universal Century. So here is an expansion pack. So an expansion pack looks like it comes with like extra scenarios and cards as well. As you can see, it's still not. It's like 3,000 yen. It's 15 odd quid. That one is pack that allows you to assemble your own custom squad by collecting units with a wide variety of tactical abilities. Okay, so... yeah, okay, I get it. So basically this is like the do whatever you want, make stuff up kind of thing with the expansion. Okay, that seems kind of cool. I like the look of that. There's a second expansion pack. So you've got the Xia there. Can't quite see actually. I know that suit. Oh, that's from 00. That's all from 00. So, yeah, cool. And finally, let's have a quick look at the video. Do you live in dark rooms? Are you otaku? Earth is that guy wearing? Oh, so it looks like there's plastic terrain coming. You'll be able to buy plastic terrain. By the looks of that. Yeah, there's the cardboard version. And yes, girls like Gundam too. It's all good. Gundam new. Totally kill it dead. And I wouldn't be sorry to see that happen, in all honesty, guys. I really wouldn't. I would say that if that was to be the case, and feel free to chime in the chat, I would say I'd be happy with that. So here's your card. You've got pretty basic. You've got your hit points, victory points. So I presume for how much for destroying the unit. The name of the Gundam, it's important. Starting timeline values. Yeah. Its weapons, special abilities. Escape from side 7. After this unit rescues a garrison. Oh, okay, cool. So that basically that applies like to the actual anime. So that's in lore of something that happened when Amuro first gets in the Gundam and escapes side 7. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I like that. That seems pretty awesome. So you've basically got your quick play rules here. You've got command abilities, ongoing abilities, responsibilities. Command ability you can use at any time while the unit is activated if the state conditions are met. So that's your turn. Ongoing abilities just always go on regardless if the conditions are met. And the responsibilities are something you use in the opponent's turn. Or your turn, but when the conditions happen. So yeah, that's all pretty simple. Lovely cards, lovely art, things that we're all suckers for. So you have 9 tactics cards as a deck. So you basically choose your deck in advance for how you think the tactics you think you're going to need for the campaign or the game. Okay, yeah, all looks pretty good. Most scenarios will allow you to build your own squad of mobile suits selected from various Gundam series and factions. Choose tactic cards that mimic your affiliations and develop your own combat strategies. Yeah, I mean, I would doubt that you'll be able to mix Federation and Zeon suits in the same squad. That doesn't really make a great deal of sense to me, to be honest. Building your squad. So you can only use multiples if they're mass produced. It makes sense. You can't have 2 Grandpa Gundams out there. Any tactics card along the one with reasonable requirements for it. Okay, yeah, this all seems pretty simple so far. Awesome. Yeah, and victory points by destroying other units, doing scenario objectives. Anything I skipped through there? Defeating or rescuing garrisons. Okay, yeah, I get it. Ah, right. So the timelines thing that we were looking at earlier looks to be like a resource of some description. So this timeline too, I suppose, is how quick they are at doing things. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Controlling objectives. Controlled. Contested. Yeah, that makes sense. So there's a capture the flag type scenarios there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, defeating enemy units. So that's what you get for defeating Char's Zaku, which doesn't... Oh, no, it's there. No, there it is. There he is. Red Comet. Right, so let's go back. This is for beginners, I think. I won't go through the play video right now. What I'll do is I'll probably watch that and do a separate video later. I have been working on the Trench Crusade video. It is very, very nearly done. Like, when I say very nearly done, I'm not kidding. It's just, if I shift my face here quickly. All of this is the Trench Crusade video. I've got to record the me leafing through the book, and then it will all be done. So, yeah. Quick start manual. I'll look at it later. Mechs. So many mechs. Look at them all. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, the unicorn looks sweet. It's a lovely conveyor belt of Japanese anime robotness. That's the RX 78-2. Zaku. That's the aerial from Witch of Mercury. I didn't do that. I could grab my RX-78. I've got this in Japan. This is actually the biggest that they make at the moment. I have got a video coming on how I built this and everything. I haven't got around to it yet. But they had a full-size Gundam in Japan that I went to see. I'm like that big compared to its head. It was awesome. I'm going back in a couple of months to go see the unicorn. So this all looks really nice. Products. Let's see if we can find a starter set here. So starter set, deluxe set, expansion packs, starter set. So here we go. So this is the actual starter set. Oh, wow, look at that. $35 MRP, did that say? There's no way that said that. Yeah, $35 MSRP. This could murder Underworld's dead. Dead, I'm telling you. So this comes with... Here you go. So you've got the Gundam Opinion, you've got Char Zaku, you've got a Barbatus, Gundam 78. That's a weird mix. That's a very weird mix of mechs there. That's my snake falling off her branch. Nice try. That's a really weird mix of mechs there, guys. I don't think I get the starter set. Doesn't say which 6 you get. I only recognise half of them. But yes, 20 quid. It's like, what, $35? It's going to be like 25, say £30 absolute tops. How much is a copy of Underworlds? 30 quid gets you a squad and no cards, no deck. I genuinely think this could murder it dead. Uh-oh, broken it now. Okay, that's nothing. Others. Oh, Gundam Assemble paint pack. Okay. It's more expensive than the starter set. Oh, okay, so this is what I've got. These are plastic models I've got with just some paint. You don't need that. But, you know, if you hadn't Because obviously Gundams all come pre-coloured and everything, so you know you can paint them, but you don't have to generally. So these are all the expansion sets. Oh, we've looked at all of those, I think. I like the Galf and I like the Xeon one. That's cool. But there are hundreds and hundreds of Gundams. Like, I don't know the exact amount. Maybe 500 Gundams across all of them. This could go on for a long time. So this starter set in December. This one in October. Cannot wait. Does mean that I won't be able to pick it up in Japan, sadly, in May. There's your standard starter set. Yeah, I mean, what do you think, guys? I think they've priced this. I mean, that starter set is the sweet spot, in my opinion. You know, you've got this, admittedly, kind of, there we go, thin-looking card. It doesn't look particularly thick. You know, it all looks quite budget, but it's like 25 quid. That is a start. That's something you pick up as a starter set, isn't it? What did GW offer for £25? Answers on a postcard. I can't think of anything you can buy into for GW for 25 quid. Not off the top of my head. I don't know if you guys can, but answers on a postcode, guys, because like seriously, I can't. Is there anything? I don't think there is. I don't think there is anything you can get into in GW game-wise for £25. Even their starter set is like 50, 60 quid. This is half that. This is, you know, this is, I think, let's have a real quick look. Let's just get one of these other tabs. Let's go and have a look at Warhammer.com. Underworld. There you go. So their equivalent, and we'll be kind, we'll go to the cheaper one that you can't actually use. You know, the previous, it was like, oh no, that's an expansion set. GW are such wankers. That doesn't even come with the core rules. So yeah, if you want to buy into the alternative, the GW alternative of this, it's £67.50. And for that, you get free Stormcast, some rats. Here we go. 4. I'm only saying 4. That doesn't count that little one there. And obviously your cards and everything. And your board. And admittedly, this is all looks better quality. I can't argue that. I also do think that the models are slightly nicer for GW stuff. I mean, this Gundam Assemble stuff, it's okay. There's a good detail on it. I'm going to see if I can just grab a sprue and show you again. Okay, stay there, bastard. Should never got you down in the first place. So let's just see if you can. Can you see that? There we go. So you can see there's not bad detail on it at all. But you can also see it's not really GW. But it's pretty good. So, yeah, I think if you're looking at Underworld and you go, oh, yeah, you're like, oh, do you want to try Warhammer Underworlds? And it's like, yeah, it's £67.50. And I don't think there's like a budget version of it or anything like they used to do. Let's have a look. I still can't believe that you buy the models and then you have to buy the deck separately. I think that's such bullshit. I'll be happy to see this go out of business now. I know I used to love Underworlds. Yeah, there's no cheap starter set that I can see or anything like that. So you're levelling that up against this. I don't think there's any comparison, guys. I really don't. I might be a little bit biased because I do, as I say, I'm a bit of a Gundam fan. Look at the details on that. It's fine. That looks nice. Paint job's not good. But that's just to not discourage you, you know. So yeah, let's have a look. The set includes everything you need to start a 3x3 game. Contains 2 scenarios that are perfect for understanding the game. Each unit features game stats and abilities that reflect its unique characteristics. Blah 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 blah. 6 unpainted models. Unit card 6, tactical cards 18. So yeah, 2 full decks. Scenario objective cards, game map, paper terrain. Yeah, I mean, as a starter set, I think that's great. I really do. Rule quick table. Oh, handbook. No, it's still got the rules. It's still got the rules. They're right there. By the looks of things. Yeah, I'd say that's the rules. I don't know if it's different to the. I don't see a. I didn't see a. Let's just quick look at the deluxe set. But I didn't see like a separate rule book or anything like. This is one of the things that this drives mad as well. I picked up the. Come on, there we go. I picked up the Kill Team starter set, and I was like, it's got to have the cool rules in it. It hasn't got the cool rules in it. It's just got like this kind of part work conquest type thing where it's just, oh, play this game like stupid baby steps. The core rules aren't in there. You can't play a Kill Team campaign unless you buy the core rulebook. It's mental. And I bought Tomb Worlds. Was it Tomb Worlds? Tomb, whatever it's called. And this. And yeah, I was just like, what the hell? What the hell? So yeah, mental. Let's just bring that across. I didn't realise that was out of the way. Right. So where's the starter set? Deluxe set. There we go. No, stop that. That one. Yeah, look, it's just a handbook again. With different art. So yeah, I mean, I'll personally be going for the deluxe set, I think, just because I love 79 Gundam. I love the Universal Century, the original stuff. I all over it. And recommended retail on that is $100, so say 70 quid, which puts it the same price as the basic set for the, the GW, from what I remember. Let's have a quick look. Just have a quick look. I bet you they're still selling the 10th edition starter sets as well. It's disgusting. Oh, thanks, GW. I type in starter 40k and I get all this. Jesus, right, okay. Let's go back to... I hate this website. To think that I almost worked on it. New to Warhammer, I guess. Oh, God. No. See, it takes you out of the shop. Fucking dumb. 140,000. Shop all, fast play, combat patrol. Start here. Okay. Starter sets. Okay, so the closest that GW have got to it is this introductory set, which is kind of bollocks, to be honest. So £42.50. You get 5 Marines, 10 Terminals, like basic stuff, some paints, and like a little handbook. Yeah, guys, I don't think there's any contest. I really don't. I'll happily play 70 quid for this advanced version, and presumably there's plastic stuff coming as well. I'll tell you what, I'd love to be able to try this out in Japan, because they are doing demos and stuff, so I'd love to be able to try the game. Yeah, that looks sweet. So yeah, guys, I mean, let me know what you think. I think this looks awesome. I really do. I think if you're a Gundam nut, then you are going to absolutely grab this and love it, and you're going to be all over it. But I also think that if you're just looking for a game that you can just play and get out of the way nice and quick, and just rock around with a few mechs and not break the bank, I think you're good there as well. I really do. I will almost certainly be picking up this deluxe set, unless Bandai do their usual and make it, you can't get it. They have supply problems sometimes. But I'd like to think that with them holding off, they're announcing it now. It's not out till October. We're talking like, 7 months away? Gives them time to build up stock. So I'd like to think you'll be able to get it. And, this is a recommended retail price. Your places like Wayland are probably already, Wayland do a lot of Gundam as it is. Element Games do Gundam. All these companies have taken on. Bandai have made a big thing recently. This is happening just as I left Wayland, of expanding their reach, as it were, beyond Japan and getting a worldwide market. This is obviously a big part of that, going up against something like Games Workshop. And at these prices, I think they might have a chance. These expansion packs are the only thing that... Oh no, they come with cards and stuff, so... I mean, you could say that that's roughly... But then I don't know if... I believe that's 3,000 yen. I'm not sure that MSRP is right. That seems to be screwing over the Americans a little bit. But certainly as a pick-up and play game... So I guess this Gundam Assemble Deluxe set here, this has got to be the maximum you'd use in a game, I'm guessing. Epic asymmetrical 5 versus 3 engagements with battle class units. There's 14 miniatures in that one, but that is way more money. It said $170. That one you might find hard to be a sell. But I mean, if the deluxe set wasn't there, I would absolutely pick up the starter set at 25 quid. You know, and I think that deluxe set, it's got everything from the 79 Gundam in it. You know, obviously the main timeline, the Universal Century. I think that's really sweet. So I'm going to have a good look at all the rules, work out how this game plays and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to do a video showing, you know, what this offers as a game, you know, how it plays, all that kind of stuff, to save people from having to look through it all. But if you want to go check it out, just go to the website, literally just type in Gundam Assemble in Google, it will get you there. And yeah, I'm super excited. This looks awesome. It really does look awesome. This seems to offer everything that I want, and it'd be a case of just, yeah, get that deluxe starter set for like, you know, I said $70 or 50 quid maybe, I don't know. Get screwed over in the conversion sometimes. And then just grab the expansions that you like look of after that. You know, there's certain Gundams that I really like, there's certain Gundams that I don't really like. So, you know, but as soon as they do anything like from Char's Counterattack or Gundam Zeta, I'm all over it. So hopefully that's in the lineup. I would imagine it is. Pretty much anything Universal Century is good by me. So yeah, thanks very much for checking in, guys. I think this looks awesome. I really do. Can't say much more than that. Just, yeah, leave us a comment, and I'll catch you in another video soon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.